see it under his coat or in his pocket or whatnot, stuck in his shirt. You'd have to go for a, either go for the weapon itself and take him out with the weapon.
Oh yeah.
Or, I'll get it around. That's not a bad replica pistol.
Yeah.
I thought straight away.
So you want to take the weapon. Okay. You couldn't take the weapon, or he's standing there with it, but you can't get to him. You'd have to go in for a lock like that, take him down, and strangle him.
Yeah.
And then try and get that somehow.
I would think a majority of our enemies in the game would be holding the weapon
Right,
because we have to be able to
too
see
easy.
it. So,
Get the back ones first. So, same deal, you still go for pretty much this sort of stuff, but pulling it across the chest.
yeah.
Until you go, and you make him drop it. What happens when your elbow breaks or your wrist breaks? It's a reflex for your hand open.
Yeah.
So you go bang, crack, you hit the pop of the elbow, and the weapon will fall to the ground.
Yeah.
That's, well, real life, that's what would happen. Unless he was an amphetamine freak or something like that.
Yeah.
You can go for total submission takedown, so if he's got the weapon there, you come up behind, bang, big spine shot,
Yeah.
and then a big chop to the throat.
The strikes are nice.
That's, yeah, that's semi-fatal, sort of
Yeah.
knocking him out, so. What else can we on? Well, you can do ones where you pull up to him too, so, especially with the guns, you come around, there it is there, that sort of stuff. You go both ways with that one. Either way, it breaks the fingers.
Yeah.
And then generally in real life, I suppose, you go, yeah mate, have what you want in our situation,
Yeah.
and then you take him out with the pistol, knock him out with a temple blow or a neck blow. I think the hour points where he's hitting to show the knockouts are very important.
Yeah. Yeah. To
Which
exaggerate
I'll show
those.
you all those low necks and they're all over the body really. Side, similar sort of deal. Normal people, you got to deceive, you know. Yeah mate, you can have me wallet, whatever you want, you know, all that sort of stuff. He wouldn't. He doesn't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, turn up, snap, bang,
Yeah.
and off he'd go.
That's awesome.
On his own way. Jim will show you a couple more short combos that you could throw in on top of that. So he'd snap, take the weapon, and then Jim could show you this 3-hit combo. It would knock
Yeah.
the guy out, you know.
Sure.
Same deal, the punches on the jaw, you want obviously on the nerve points on the jaw or
Yeah.
uppercuts. So it shows he's taken out.
Do you have many moves where you come in at speed, like you're running at a guy to do a move,
Sure,
like
yeah.
not to
We're running
keep
at
hurting
them.
you, but
We're running at them.
Yeah.
Or they're running at us.
You running at
Usually
them.
stationary, you're coming in basically a flat sprint line over the same line.
Yeah, okay, you go for arm bars. So the guy's wherever he be, forward, backwards, whatnot.
Yeah.
So if he's running along, the coding is as simple, it's boom.
Yeah.
If he's wanting to keep moving, is this what we're saying? Let's get through it.
All both.
Whatever,
Everything on the
okay.
show, yeah.
You can do a combo like this. Oh, he's standing still. I've run up, and then stand still. One Cody, then a second,
Oh yeah.
you know, so you got to throw it to the back of the neck chop.
Yeah.
So it's just bang, bang, like
Yeah,
so.
that's cool. Yeah.
So that's a double hit, and the guy will be able to drop to his knees and do all this stuff. There we go. What else we got running? You really simply can go into running in, pull, stop, smack, or run through. Continue the old rollers you're moving. Other same running, big heel pump up under the jaw. You wanted the guy to lift off the ground a bit and
Yeah.
go boom, boom, fall, same deal. Just run through, bang. Because he's Batman, he's got a bit more
Yeah.
go than the average bloke. So
Yeah.
in reality, I just drop a dude back, Batman can lift him off the floor a bit.
Yeah. That's cool.
With another jaw, same this, running through, boom. That same deal, you can end up in the throat if you wanted to without slowing down your motion. So it's running through, bang, step behind, you right dude?
Yeah.
Throw and keep going, but you could do it quite easily if you weren't caring about the person you're doing it to.
Yeah.
All these moves are really simple.
Yeah. Is there any where you'd run at speed from behind, or like if you were chasing someone and he was running, for example?
Sure,
Is
we
there
go for the same deal, ankle taps, or if you caught up with the guy,
Yeah.
do a front foot. So you're running behind the guy, catch, tip.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with the filthy martial arts or the battlefield stuff, you keep hold of their ankles, and then you do a front roll over them,
Oh yeah.
which
Oh.
compresses their spine
Yeah.
and breaks their spine.
Jesus.
You could do that in the movie, that would be what you're talking about, the ideal run up behind, tip. So we tip the guy, as the guy's falling, you do like a front roll,
Yeah.
keep hold of the ankles, and roll off on the other side, keep running. Here with ours, you can go bang to there. Then you want to take more information out of the guy. So
Yeah.
he's got to find out where the second story key is,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff.
Target.
Bang, got the lock, got the hair, where is it, rah, rah, rah. Got the info, boom, knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as real secret SAS sort of stuff, we sneak up behind and choke them. Yeah, it's definitely square. So, the same deal. You have him in a crouch. You don't be upright, obviously. He's in black, so he's half camo anyway. Sliding. They call it like the North American Indians where they got the cross step from.
Yeah.
With hunting and stuff. That's where the special forces do the same thing. So that's on, what game is that? Splinter Cell?
Yeah, Splinter Cell's pretty
Same deal. So it's all crossfoot sort of stuff. Don't have to do that. The same deal, up behind. Same deal, big choke. And then quietly he slips to the ground, no noise. Or you can do a nerve shot from behind as well. So sneak up, boom, an elbow, Jim's in the back of the head, boom, and then take him down the same deal. Or, like I said, the head into the spine.
Yeah.
You can do reverse chokes, even from the front. He's all around the corner sort of stuff, he's popped, bang, he's gone for the choke there, round, quiet, put him down. Or finish if you want to finish.
Cool, yeah.
That sort of deal.
Yeah, that's great.
What about, like in multiple enemies? So in like,
Yes,
you got
it's
surrounded
even
by
easier.
4 people.
It's even easier.
You know,
leg kicks and...
Yeah, well, Jim will show you a couple of things too as far as that as well. The idea of the multiple attack is not to spend too much time on one guy.
Yeah.
If you can with the Batman, I'd be throwing guys into guys. If he's going to do throwing,
Yeah.
that's what you want. So there's a guy here.
you want to stand up?
Yeah, so Jim's the other guy behind me, so I'm worried about him. He could go, a bit of a back kick just to keep him occupied for a sec. Come in, one chop, through, Jim would be coming in again, and then Dan would be getting obviously launched.
Yeah.
Which I could flip him onto his feet over there, but space is limited. Don't wreck your equipment. So, that sort of stuff. So you got 2 guys out straight away, you can knock up into a side kick next.
Yeah.
So you really want, unless you could do take out, or you could go stun a guy, take a guy out, get back to that guy, which in a gameplay would probably be the go, I think.
Yeah.
Because otherwise every street fight would be 1, 2, 3, 4 and you're knocked it out. That's
Yeah.
boring.
Is there a way to, like, in a, like, say, an attack pattern, to keep multiple enemies like at bay? Like,
Yeah, so that's what I said, with that back kick,
Yeah.
you can use back fist, it doesn't matter, as long as it's a ranged thing. So I'm here, and I'm having looking too. The whole thing is with Batman, so it's perception.
Yeah.
So he's not going to stand here and go, right, no, he's going to go instantly, click, bang, assess the situation, I've got it, whatever. It's the same deal, do a little kick, snap, do this guy's go, half down a bit. I'm down now anyway because I've done that kick. Go for the grind on this one, you can do an overhead throw that way, into that guy or in front of him. But put that guy there, so he's got to go around him now to attack me. He can't.
Yeah.
Same as any gang fight or any situation like that. If these 2 guys are going to rob me, even he's got the knife or whatnot, bang! Like it's harder for him to get to me now.
Yeah.
You know, he
Through, prime around it.
yeah, that's right, I'm going to move him around. I can still attack through this,
Yeah, cool.
but you want to give yourself a bit of distance, you know. But any range, it's range attack, that's what we call it, so it's distance. There's no point if he's got me around the neck and he's here with a gun, that's different again. And we could use those scenarios, so he's robbing me. There's not a lot I can do with this guy at the minute. As soon as I grab that or even wrestle, he's going to choke me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same deal. Snap kick to that guy, or not, you know. But bang, headbutt, take him out, pop that shoulder. Give me that, go crack. Then I've got a back kick on him, then I can come in and do the other
Yeah,
stuff.
that's cool.
Jim will be able to show you more 3, 4 hit combos, which
Sure.
I know in games are all the, which I do now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just whatever combos you think are most effective and violent, I guess.
Yeah, the most violent.
Seems to be what you're chasing, you know. So, easy punching?
Yeah, well, punching, like, we want to get away from just the typical brawler forward punch, you know, standard
Yeah.
stuff. So any kind of original or painful strikes,
Yep.
anything that
Oh,
shows
okay.
well from far away would be great.
Yeah.
But show us anything you want. So.
Yeah. So you got your inner blades on you. People don't realise it's
He has
an
those
awesome
scallops
weapon.
there, yeah.
That's it. So, even the inner as well, though.
I don't know if there's any. I think they protrude.
Oh
this
no, I'm
way.
saying he's got a full gauntlet.
Oh yeah, full
So it's
gauntlet.
quite hard,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
on yourself, feel that bone.
Yeah.
So imagine that bone crashing into the side of your neck,
Yeah.
pace
Wow.
with hips, bang, you know, it's
Yeah.
over the ribs, so the guy's punched, bang, kidney, if you want to get
Yeah,
kidney. Got side throws, I'm showing you that yet. Right punch. Bang, this would be good in a game actually. Bang, boom, double chop,
Oh yeah.
goes from here straight through. Look at that.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Reality, they don't end up on their feet.
Yeah.
You don't come up,
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah, straight down.
And one of these stuff, I haven't shown you that as well.
Oh yeah.
This normally do some mats and stuff, you know, so I'll be a bit more cautious. Bang, it's one step, it's a bit one step throw.
Oh, yours drop knee?
Drop knee,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Bang, threat, now. And then straight away.
Yeah.
And you can go and get strangles and chokes from there. So that's stomach throw I showed you before.
Yeah.
Where, I'll do it again. This one we roll
Yeah,
over.
roll him over.
He'll be on his back, like so. And I roll myself over on top of him.
Yeah.
And I'll like so and choke him out.
Do you aim for specific targets? Like, do you go for limbs?
Certainly.
Or like, yeah.
Well, whatever's presented. Jiu-jitsu is a defensive art, so we waiting for something to present itself. So why a guy, or say Jim, if you could jump up. So if Jim's in his Muay Thai stance, there's not a lot, he's not giving me much from here. You know what I mean? His ribs are, look at him. His ribs are protected here. As soon as I come for a kick, he's going to check it and stop. You know what I mean? Like I've got nothing to work with.
Yeah.
But if he throws it right, well, now I've got that there.
Yeah.
I've got this here, I've maybe got that there. But if I come within his fighting range, trying to get that neck now, he'll knock me out
Yeah.
with a punch combo.
Yeah.
So I can't get within, or it's kicks too. This is about as close as I can get without getting hurt.
Yeah.
Until he presents something. So if he does a slow front kick, then I can tip that out of the way.
Yeah.
Now I've got an option. So Jiu-Jitsu more works like that. Karate, Taekwondo are both offensive.
Yeah.
Muay Thai, in fact, also offensive styles.
From what you saw in the first Batman film, how would you describe that fighting style?
It was pretty much Jiu-Jitsu.
I got this working now.
It started to, was set in the Shaolin Temple, which is a Chinese temple that Kung Fu started from, which a woman invented, by the way. And, female princess, and took the knowledge away. But those moves, they showed the temple that the Jiu-Jitsu is what they were doing.
Yeah.
Same as Bernadette and all this. And same as the stuff, even the Israeli styles and whatnot, they're all going, we've invented this thing, it's just
Yeah.
prop.
Yeah.
Haven't invented anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Martial arts has been around for 5,000 years.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Indians invented martial arts. Kerala
yeah?
in India, that's where it started.
Oh yeah.
Moved across the world, monks moved across the world, in different styles, countries because of their race, their nature, took on different things. Karate, with all you see the weapons they use, tonfas and all that,
Yeah.
they're all rice, all the nunchuckers, they're all farm tools.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I banned from the people at the time by owning weaponry.
Yeah.
So the tonfa, which is the legal American police pattern,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a rice or wheat crushing tool.
Oh yeah.
The nunchuckers are rice flour, not rice going with.
Oh cool.
So all these weapons you see are actual tools.
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu not so much, because that was the Japanese emperor's edict.
Yeah.
So
That's
with
good.
the Japanese you had unarmed combat, which is Jiu-Jitsu, and swords. Other two things you did,
Yeah.
swords.
Do you guys want to check it out?
Yes, actually.
So I'll show you a
yeah.
couple of quick clips.
Definitely.
I can legit.
Once again, because of ranged weapon, you can only operate. You've got to get inside the weapon, or inside the hands essentially. Any point. So this is a short sword, obviously, but any point from, believe it, I'm back here, it's very easy for me to cut that far. So that's good, 6 feet. So you can easily cut a man 6 feet. The thing with a samurai sword is you're not like a barbarian or European weapon sword, but more for cleaving, except the French weapons, which are stabbing, or the Spanish weapons stabbing. Japanese ones, that much is mainly what was cutting. So you cut that deep from here to here. So you're not hacking a guy's, you cut hands off and whatnot, or whatever, but the idea wasn't to cleave them down here like a European weapon, it was to cut 1 inch all the way through.
Slice.
You know, and your first attack mightn't be you go for one from here, so I've got the sword in, whack, I'll go across here to create blood in your eyes, step back, and then go for mid decapitation, you know what I mean? So it's a setup type situation. But with just the basic attack, so you have single or double, single front stuff, I guess. Going back, so he's doing a massive elbow strike into there, or the jaw, or the throat. The throat's harder to do, but the jaw and the sternum certainly. You can go from there to a throw if you wanted to, or you just go up, yeah, so bang, go to here, take the break, bang, then just big back kick, get rid of him to the next guy. Yeah, same deal, just talking about walking through stuff. So he's going down a hall or whatever, dude's turned up the sword, no room to move around. He's got to look alleyways, stuff like that, you've got no room. You've got to take the guy on head on, which is not ideal, but you've got nowhere to go. You're either retreating or go through him. So he's running along, swords come up, he's going to pull him from here, once again, come over, break, take that out, on his way. Personal smoke, it's not even double. Oh yeah, even better again. Coming up, out of the way. What the big problem is, if he stays there, gets out of the way, your leg will be covered.
Yeah.
Still, I'll show him that one as well. So up, so bang, out of the way. So from here, this is getting more into Jim's territory. You do a knee, an elbow, and that should take him out. Elbow to the temple and down the sternum. Because in our stuff, we try and take the weapon. obviously. So if you're unarmed, you've suddenly got a weapon now, which is good. But with him, he's not needing that. So,
Yeah.
so up, bang, take, smack, continue through. This one's I wouldn't say fatal, but you break the neck. So up, here, snap.
Oh, yeah.
Except I'm down here with it, you know,
Yeah.
on the one knee. That's a neck breaking technique. That's getting top end serious. Another simple one. Double shot. Through, push to the ground, tread on the weapon, shot,
Yeah.
strangle. So,
Yeah,
give me a
so
bit of
many,
mucking around with. If you want to do some multiple attack, say front slash, back, front, back. Or he's coming to the back, Jim, you jump up. So Jim's the other guy. Or the guys, sorry. Here, spin him round, smash him into him, take that weapon early, onto the next fight.
Yeah.
And you do that indefinitely, you have 10 guys piling
Yeah.
in, wouldn't matter. So short through 2 to 3 hit combos.
Yeah.
I can't stand and take this guy for any length of time because
Yeah.
you're not hurting that much. I've got to make him lose the will to fight a bit, back off and look for an entry, and I've got time to deal with the other fighters. So.
Cool.
Also, in a big multiple, I'd have it say you've got 1 or 2 antagonists that are the fighters or the leaders or the whatever you want to call them. The other guys are just hide guns.
Yeah.
And like most things, once you take those 2 or 3 guys out, the others are a bit more cautious and don't come in as hard as they should because they're a bit worried.
Yeah.
Because they're toughest guys, you just got their butts.
That's same as a street thing. You've got a mouth and you've got a hard man. In any group, even 3, any more than 3 is a gang. You'll have a mouth and a hard man that's backing up the mouth. You take the mouth out, you still got the hard man to worry about.
Yeah.
And if it's 5 or 6 or so young blokes, you might as well go for the hardest looking or biggest anyway, because you fight these other 4, they're a bit tired or hit, and they're going to fight the big guys anyway. So you might as well go for the hard dudes first.
What is the mouth exactly? The guy who just.
It stirs it up.
Yeah.
It gives the other guys confidence.
Lots of talk.
Yeah. Rah, 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 what are you going to do about it? Give us these.